So Burge, after finding the water, goes to a knee. Try to close down the angle a little bit here on this drop zone putt on 15 for par. Oh, yeah, Cadence Burge saves the par. To the 18th, Burge. Just 2 birdies on 18 so far today.
Yeah, it looks like rain has finally started to fall.
Back to 18, Burge.
I think that's okay.
Let's go over to 18.
It's got to keep moving. What a shot.
Pretty throw.
Burge up on 18 for birdie. Finish her day at 4 down. Knocks it down. That is tentatively 1,003 rated. 4 down today. So really nice round for Cadence Burge. Cadence right over the top of the wall and short putt left for birdie.
Cadence going standstill here.
Not trying to do too much, Brian.
I love it. It's going to be a very easy up and down to take the birdie.
Third shot for Burge. She can tie the lead with a birdie here on the 4th. Oh my goodness.
It's been the Cadence Burge show this morning.
Look how close this was. Inside C1 for Cadence.
Nice lush grass here on the green of 10. We saw that with Missy's drive. Cadence trying to stick it closer. This looks good.
And she's within 2 shots of the lead. Clean scorecard for Cadence Burge.
I guess they picked up a tiny bit. Yes, that is a nice correction. Tailwind putt.
Beautiful from Burge. How good is this, Brian?
It's not even good. It's fantastic. It's such a tricky line to play over the water. Throwing it out to the left with hyzer over the water and trusting the disc to come back. Yeah, that's solid.
Oh, yeah. Bullseye for Cadence. Here's the second for Cadence after a great tee shot. She goes high hyzer and in C1. Just kind of cover up that bare spot in the grass. Burge's 4th. Well done.
It's been a great day. Tap in the par, shoot a 6 under.
Great round out there. How did it feel for you?
Thank you. It felt pretty good. I'm just glad to finally get a good round, and looks like I'll probably get my first lead card in about 2 years.
Yeah, it's going to be better than that. I think you're going to be tied for second place, by the way. How does that feel?
That's crazy. I mean, I have no finished better than 5th this year, so I mean, going second to the last day is pretty cool.
Well, Kansas City was where you kind of first had your splash on the tour here in 2023 with a 6th place finish. Do you have good vibes about this course?
Yeah, I actually remember that very fondly. That was my best finish at the time. I think that was one of the first Pro Tour events I played in. Definitely the first one I played any good in. And I really like the course and the property. I think it really suits me well. the kind of style of golf it doesn't require you to throw 400-foot hyzers. Instead, there's hitting gaps, but there's also scoreable par 4s in the Open, and I really like that.
Well, and you were 14 for 14 from C1 today. How was your putt feeling?
My putt felt pretty good. Yesterday, I kind of struggled. I missed 5 C1 putts, I think, and they were all just pure nerves. I could tell how nervous I wasn't today. My goal was to just do my routine every time and to just be smooth and don't overthink them like I was yesterday, and it felt a lot better.
So it looks like we're going to have some rain tomorrow. How do you feel like playing in the rain?
I don't know. I don't have a caddy, so that's going to be kind of tough because I'm going to have to dry everything off myself. But my play isn't bad in the rain necessarily. I'm just wondering about, maybe it'll be kind of hard to balance playing and caddying for myself.
Okay, and after a round like this, do you get some more reps in? Do you play some more holes, or do you just call it for the day and you'll be out here tomorrow warming up?
Probably call it for the day because it's pretty cold outside. I don't usually play after my rounds unless we go play some casual thing or if my putt really needs like some tweaking. But I don't feel like that today. I'm gonna go rest and maybe walk with my friend and then go home and relax until tomorrow.
You played excellent today, Cadence. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm really curious to see how Cadence plays today now that she's within an earshot of the lead.
She has a chance to get her highest ever finish at a tour event. Previous high, 2 weeks ago at the Music City Open, 5th.
Gotta get this to land soft. You wonder if that was an intentionally safe play, if she was just trying to crash one, kind of where Kat went. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, if you're not throwing forehand here, you're just simply not throwing it almost ever.
Yeah, that like reverse patent pending shot is so hard to pull off as you're comfortable hitting the gap. Just hit the ground and slide up.
Cadence knocks it down, in for the birdie.
Get a little aggressive on some of these, even with the spacing.
Closer than Holland.
And take that spotlight and be all alone at the top.
Burge could take a stroke. Yes. In for the birdie. Cuts the lead down to 5. Cadence has the box on the par 3. Inside the circle. Swinging it out wide around that right side.
We saw her make a really nice putt on hole 8. This is her chance to make Holland sweat a little bit if she can take another stroke here.
Holland's inside of 25 feet. Cadence needs this to keep pace. The putter has looked fantastic for Cadence Burge.
Yeah, Holland is not feeling any pressure at all. I mean, on her second shot there on hole 12, she threw it through a gap that was 12 feet in front of her, about 6 feet wide, when she could have played really easily for the par.
Opportunity to pick up a stroke.
Little flare skip. That'll do.
Inside the circle. She's been automatic on the green.
Man, Discmania has signed some very solid young talent, and Cadence is no exception. The thing I'm really impressed about with the backhand is her ability to do it well with quality from bad footing. Normally it takes a lot of experience to be good from positions that are not optimal, but she was fantastic all over the place this weekend.
Cadence Burge shoots the hot round in the final round on the lead card and gets her best ever finish at a Pro Tour event. But Holland Handley, wire for wire, is your 43rd Kansas City Wide Open champion.
Good fun. Thank you.
And you take a look at her scorecard, 5 down in the back, 1 off the course record today. And for a young player to have that kind of commitment is just tremendous. When you look ahead in her career, Brian, what do you see that you feel like she needs to develop, and how high can she climb on tour?
Well, we're watching her journey begin, and she just hit a milestone. She just performed very well on camera all weekend and made statements about who she is as a player. However, it's a timeline of challenges. They never stop. What happens when you get to the age where you get to make that decision? Do I want to go to college, or do I want to go play disc golf full time? What happens when you sign your first big contract and the spotlight starts to become a little bit bright on you, and maybe people stop thinking about you as this young superstar, and now you're an adult? There's so many things that when they get to it, we all get to watch them handle it. And they go through so much out there on the road. I started touring at 27. My life was figured out. I had money and savings. Life was different for me. When you're a kid and you have to figure out all of these young adult things while trying to make money at a sport like this, it's tough. So for her, I can't speculate much. I'm proud of the way she performed this weekend. I think she's really solid as a player. But there's a lot more to being a pro athlete than just showing up one weekend and shooting well, and she knows that.
Well, it's going to be really exciting to watch the rest of her career unfold. Thanks for watching the Disc Golf Network on YouTube. Like and subscribe to catch more disc golf content in your feed.